Hello students, hope you are all well and in good health. In my last class, I was discussing about essay writing, how to write an effective essay, the whole process with some valuable tips. Now in this lecture, I will again like to address the 4th semester English Honours students for their skill enhancement paper. I will discuss about the category-wise topics for writing essays. As far as the important topics for writing essays are concerned, I would like to say that there are a number of topics which I have tried to divide into two main categories and some subcategories for your own help, so that you can easily categorize the topics and prepare the different types of essays in accordance. The essay topics are basically divided into two major divisions. They are literary topics and non-literary topics. It is quite obvious, as you can understand, that literary topics are topics those are directly related to literature, any kind of world literature, and for us it is mostly, I would like to mention, mostly English literature, and we will also add some topics on Indian literature, Indian English literature as well. And the non-literary topics, they are not concerned about literature. Maybe they are on social problems or some other topics, some science topics, etc. Now let's see what are the literary topics. There are three main categories of the literary topics. The first one is literary topics based on literary periodization or literary genres. That means the topics must include any of the literary periods like the modern age or the romantic age or the Renaissance in England, something like that. And the literary genres as well, like poetry or drama or prose, both fiction and non-fictional prose. The second category into the literary topics is based on a particular writer. That means there are a number of essays which asks for a particular writer or information about or the works of a particular writer, like the famous one like William Shakespeare. And the last one is the reflective topics. The reflective literary topics, they mainly concern about socio-cultural impact of literature. That means how literature influences our lives, our society, and our culture as a whole. In the non-literary topics, there are three subcategories as well. The first one is those non-literary topics concerning social problems or social comparisons. Those I have mentioned as the social category. The second one is the environmental category, which talks about the environmental issues or topics on environmental science and education. And the third one is, at last but not least, the miscellaneous category, in which the rest of the topics rest. That means recent incidents or some other reflective or argumentative informative topics which does not fall into the previous categories. Now we will discuss about the categories and the subcategories in details. I will give you the examples of many topics and will like to address all of the topics in short so that you can elaborate my points and write effective essays on those topics. The first are the literary topics based on literary periods or literary genres. In this category, the first essay topic will be the psychological novel. All of you know that in the modern times, psychological novel has taken an important role in the history of novel writing, which includes the psychological journey of a character, the inward journey of the protagonist, and famous writers or rather novelists like James Joyce and Virginia Woolf have taken this category as their area of expertise, and you must include the stream of consciousness method in this category. The next one is the role of fate and the tragic hero. As you can see from the title that these topics belongs to the classical age, you must talk about the European classical literature, in which you must mention Aristotle's Poetics, in which the role of fate and the description of the tragic hero, the traditional tragic drama, is given, and you must focus on the examples you have already read in your syllabus, like the drama written by Sophocles is Oedipus, which you have already read. The next topic is the modern hero. Here you need to give the description of a conventional hero, and then you need to talk about the change or the paradigm shift in the style of writing in which the role of the hero has totally changed. The next one is the modern theatre. Here you need to talk about the change in the style of drama in the modern age, where you need to mention about all the new categories of or new divisions of drama you already know, like absurd drama and all. The next one is poetic drama. You need to write the history of poetic drama, the ancient examples of poetic drama, and then you need to mention the importance of poetic drama or the emergence of or resurgence of poetic drama in modern times. The next topic is nature in English poetry. The very title suggests that there is an oblique hint towards the romantic poetry, where nature is the omnipotent force. But nature is not only in romantic English poetry, it is present through times, through ages. So you must not forget about the modern romantic poets like W.B. Yeats as well, with Coleridge, Shelley, Keats and Wordsworth. The next topic is trends in modern English poetry. Here you need to talk about the special features of ancient poetry, and then you need to explain how the vivid social impact of two of the world wars changed the style of writing, and it influenced severely the poetry, and how the typical rhyming lines and coherence is permanently gone from poetry. The next topic is poetry declines as civilization advances. Here you need to talk about the rush in modern life, the very typical fast life we are leading, which doesn't give us enough time to be poetic, to be thoughtful, rather to be imaginative. The next topic is the essay in English literature, and here you need to discuss about the history of essay writing in English literature, and you must include all the important essay writers of all the ages and mention one or two of their important works in different paragraphs. The next topic is modern Indian English literature. Here you must talk about modern India, that means India in the post-independence era, and the advancement of English literature after 1947 till today. The next topic is functions of literary criticism. Here you need to talk about the literary criticism through ages, how the critics have criticized literature from their different perspective, and how those criticism or critique helped to the advancement and improvement of literature. You need to mention the important critics of English literature and their important works since the Renaissance period to the modern period. The next topic is short stories and their popularity. Here you need to talk about the history of short story writing and how short story is very popular among the readers because of its short length, its height of suspicion, and its precise style and manner, and its communicative and comprehensive language pattern. The next topic is autobiography. Here I would like to suggest that after mentioning what is an autobiography, you may give one or two examples of successful autobiographies written by famous writers, and then you can shift your attention towards a single autobiography which you have read, or maybe two autobiographies which you have read in details, and you can elaborate them as well. Here I can give you some suggestions, like you can choose the autobiographies from the southeastern literature like our Indian literature, and they will be very different and unique, and the examiner will like to read about them, and it will help you to fetch marks. Those are maybe autobiography of Noti Binodini Dashi and autobiography of Rashsundari Devi, which is Amar Jibon. The next topic is science fiction. You all know about science fiction very well. You need to say about the advancement of science in these days and how science and imagination has coerced in a singular form of novel or short story in the science fictions. And I know from my classes and discussions with you that you all know more than me about science fiction and its application in nowadays. The next category or the next topic is crime fiction or detective stories. Here you can talk about the history of crime fiction, and you must include some examples of detective stories written by famous writers as you have read. The next subcategory is literary topics based on a particular writer. The first topic is relevance of Shakespeare in the 21st century. Here you must say that Shakespeare has an universal appeal. The themes he has explored have an universality, and this feature mesmerizes the readers all over the world in this 21st century. The next topic is Shakespeare and India. Here you must talk about Shakespearean literature and its relation to Indian society and Indian culture. And here you must talk about the Indian films that are based on Shakespeare's dramas, like the famous Bollywood director Vishal Bhardwaj's Makbul, Omkara and Haider. The next topic is James Joyce and modernity. Here you can write an effective essay on modern novel and the experiments he has done with the novel genre. The next topic is Virginia Woolf, the Pathbreaker. This will be an focused topic on feminist criticism and how Virginia Woolf and her book A Room of One's Own contributes to the history of feminism will be the main concern of the essay. The next subcategory in the literary topics is the reflective ones. The first topic in this subcategory is literature and reality. Here you must talk about the reflection of reality in literature. The next topic is literature and society. It is quite close to the previous topic. Here you must talk about the impact of literature in society and the influence of society or the social life on literature. The next topic is fantasy in films and literature. Here you can talk about the science fiction and the fantasy fiction like Alice in Wonderland or the Ice Ages or the animated movies depending on the fantastic world of imagination. The next topic is modern Indian cinema. Here you need to talk about the change in Indian cinema in the modern times and mostly in the post-independence era and the change in modern Indian cinema after 90s or 2000. The next topic is library versus e-books. Here you need to share your experience on how the library works in your life and what is the role of the e-books and how the importance of printed books is gradually decreasing as the extensive reading or availability of e-books. The next topic is literature and culture. Here you need to talk about the influence of literature on the culture and the influence of culture on literature. The next topic is journalism and literature. Here you need to mention about the journalistic features of literature. The next topic is the artist in the 21st century. Here you need to talk about the changed style of the writers in the 21st century, how their thought process, their style, their narrative has changed with the changing world is the main concern here. The next topic is city in English literature. Here you need to talk about the Industrial Revolution and the Enlightenment and how the globalization changed or shifted the main focus or concern of literature from the rustic simple country life to the urban modern life. You need to give some examples of urban literature to support your argument. Now I will elaborate the non-literary topics. The first one is the social topics. The first topic is women empowerment. Here you need to establish the changing patriarchal society and the concern about women empowerment. The next topic is generation gap. Here you need to talk about your personal experience about the elder ones in your family and how they feel and how the globalization has changed the thinking process of generation Y and how you feel completely differently from your elder family members. The next topic is explosion in population and deforestation. Maybe this topic would have been fallen into the category of environmental science, but the increase in population and the urbanization menace creating deforestation are of course a social problem which are knocking at our door in these days. Here you must talk about the explosion in population in India and how that is affecting the normal life and the deforestation which is destroying the biodiversity and ruining the balance in the world. The next topic is cruelty or aggression overpowering humanity. Here also you need to talk about human beings becoming machines nowadays and how humanity is lost completely and cruelty and aggression are overpowering humanity. You may give the instance of the killing of the pregnant elephant in Kerala. The next topic is domestic violence in India. Here you can share your personal experience and the overall nature of domestic violence in India and how it has become a common problem in the patriarchal society where women and children are victims. The next topic is science and religion or superstition. Here you need to talk about the conflict between science and religion or superstitious beliefs and how science has failed to take the place of religion in a country like India where a number of the population is uneducated. The next topic is social media and students. Here you can share your personal experience about the social media and how nowadays social media is in the center of argument and discussion and how it influences your life as well. The next topic is ragging, a social crime. How the students become the victim of ragging and it is not only a psychological hazard creating unrest among the students, but also it is taking lives, which is really alarming for the whole academia. The next topic is terrorism. I think I do not need to explain this topic in details, as we all know terrorism is one of the most dominant and prominent social problem in nowadays, which is threatening thousands of lives throughout the world. The next topic is the problems of economic inequality in India. Here you can explain the class division in India depending on the economic welfare, and how the 90% of Indian money, or rather more than 90% of Indian money, is secured in the hands of 1% of the Indian population, and the rest of the 99% Indian people suffering from severe poverty and distress. And this economic inequality is increasing day by day due to the population blast and the social inequality and the lack of education. The next subcategory in the non-literary topics is the environmental topics. Topics concerning environmental science and education. The first topic is pollution and civilization. Here you need to talk about what is pollution, what are the different types of pollution like air pollution, water pollution, etc. The next topic is global warming. We all know about global warming and the greenhouse effect, and the problem of global warming, that is the temperature of the earth is increasing day by day, and the glaciers are melting, and we are in a crisis, in a terrible environmental crisis due to this global warming caused by urbanization and deforestation. The next topic is energy crisis and search for renewable energy resources. I have put the crisis term in plural because there is a severe crisis and many types of crisis of energy. Those were on the earth from the very beginning of the creation, and we have exploited all of the energy resources, and now we need to search for the renewable energy resources like solar energy or biogas energy to survive. The next topic is biodiversity in danger. Here you need to talk about the deforestation menace and how it has affected the biodiversity in India and in whole world as well. The next topic is super cyclone Amphan. I think you don't need an elaborate description from me, and you can talk about your own experience of this super cyclone, which happened with all its intensity after maybe 300 years in West Bengal, and which has ruined the normal life in the Sundarban areas of West Bengal. The last subcategory under the non-literary topics is the miscellaneous topics, which cannot consist a single category and fall into the miscellaneous category. The first topic is importance of teaching English language in India. Here you need to talk about English as the second language or as a foreign language in India, and how the reception of this language has changed since the British rules, and how in the post-independence India the learning of English language has become an important part of the whole educational system. And not only in India, English has become an universal language, and in India it has a great impact, and the globalization process almost enforces the application of English language in every sphere of the Indian society. The next topic is online education in India or digital India. You can share your first-hand experience about the online classes you are attending in nowadays due to the lockdown situation, and how online education is important in India to reach all the students, and what are the drawbacks of the online education, that is the rural students who may not afford the online classes and attend all of them. The next topic is students, the future of the nation. Here also you can share your experience about being a student and how you are the future of the nation, what you are thinking about the future of the nation, and how you are going to lead our country in future. The next topic is books, the best companion in lockdown. This is such a trending topic, and you must share about your experience of reading numerous storybooks to spend the leisure of the lockdown days. The next topic is video games and Generation Y. I think you have a first-hand experience of playing several video games both on computer and on your Android phones, and how do you enjoy them, and how video games like PUBG has been addicting for the young people and how they are ruining their lives. So, how you need to control the use of video games to maintain a balanced life. The next topic is mythology in Indian life. I have subtly added this topic in the miscellaneous category only to make you remember about the rich cultural heritage of Indian society and literature, and how mythology and mythological texts like Ramayana and Mahabharata have an international and universal appeal which influences the Indian life in nowadays as well. The next topic is all kinds of your favorite essays. That means your favorite book, your favorite pastime, your hobby, all those your favorite essays. I think they are quite easy and lesser informative, and you can easily share your own experience here and write those essays easily. The next topic is essays on personal experiences like spending an evening beside the Ganges, or a train journey, or a journey to a place to remember. Such topics which talks about your personal experiences about an incident or a particular day. Last but not the least is the COVID-19 pandemic, the most recurrent and trending topic of 2020. And I think I do not need to elaborate anything about it, as you are experiencing it personally and reading and learning and listening about this pandemic here and there. So, you need to give the important information about this COVID-19 pandemic and the situation of your society, your country, and your family, and how it has suddenly changed, completely changed the lives of common people. You need to explain that in details. I would like to thank all of you for watching this video. I hope you have paused it again and again and have already noted down the categories, subcategories, and the topics. So don't waste your time. Start writing those essays and please send them to me for checking. And for any query, WhatsApp me or call me, as you have already got my number. And thank you again.